July 27th. Airborne. The Piper Cub skipped over air pockets, thumping me gently up and down in my seat, somewhat like an amusement park ride. The pilot must have noticed the smile on my face and viewed it as his personal challenge to wipe it right off. He suddenly took the little propped plane into a steep climb, then abruptly nosedived into a free fall. I heard his voice over the engine noise, explaining the feeling of inertia and weightlessness I had just experienced. That was my first exposure to flight at age 11. Quite the thrill and an unforgettable moment. As I have flown since then, mostly commercial airliner flights, the danger of suddenly dropping out of the sky has rarely occurred to me. I love flying, and it has become a normal experience, one I look forward to, not the cabin or the commercial aspect, but the actual flight. I love to gaze down upon the earth and upward to the heavens, to be closer to the stars and fly through the clouds. I find it fascinating to watch the traffic shrink to microscopic proportions and view the cloud formations from their tops instead of bottoms. To witness the sun rise and set, casting its golden hues bouncing among the billows of clouds, is magical. As I gaze backward over my relationship with God, I am beginning to understand my dips and valleys, the soaring moments, and the occasional coasting. They are very similar to my flight experiences. The newness and thrill of first experiences with God brought heights of wonder and amazement. The ongoing relationship leveled out to expose new perspectives and the security of familiarity. I sometimes confuse that familiarity with distance, but it is not so. It simply means I am in need of an altitude or attitude adjustment. Jesus never changes, never distances himself from me, and never leaves. The greatest limitation an airplane has is fuel, flying only as far as the gas in its tank allows before refueling dictates landing. The same principle applies to my relationship with God. I can only fly so far without refueling, filling up with His power and presence. I like to think I can do it alone, that I can live life without taking time to be with Jesus. I mistakenly refuse the refueling and attempt to go a little farther before stopping to commune with Him, to seek His wisdom and leadership. He has proven me wrong, as I have crashed and burned many times over in my neglect and pride. The only means of being airborne is to refuel in His presence daily, moment by moment, trusting Him to power my flight. Psalm 40, 28b through 31. The Lord is the everlasting God, the Creator of the ends of the earth. He will not grow tired or weary, and His understanding no one can fathom. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow weary and tired, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint.